In the meantime, with Mean Dave, episode 20, Deadpool Sucks, with special guests, OG Grind Lords GODSTOMPER, and special guest stand-up by Adam, what's this guy's last name?
Adam Pearlstein.
Adam Pearlstein. And here's your host, Mean Dave!
Hey, wow. Man, those intros just keep better and better, don't they? Alright, that's JR, our trusty producer friend. We're back here, episode 20, in the meantime with Mean Dave. I'm glad we're here. We got something, as you saw last episode, we had a little something different. Alright, it was an on-location episode. You should check that one out, because that one was really fucking cool. And some of you aren't checking that episode out, but then again, I haven't been promoting it that much, because I'm not a very good promoter. I'm not a very good anything. I'm just mean, okay? And also, speaking of mean, I think we've gotten to the bottom of who our mystery thumbs downer is. And let me just say something. If you happen to have a TV show, best that, I'll put it this way. You don't have a TV show if it's not on TV, okay? And let's just say a long time ago, I was asked to be a part of what was told to me a TV show that turned out to just be a poorly shot video on a phone that was uploaded on YouTube and got probably somewhere around 11 views. And that's not a TV show. And I forgot that this person was still subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I have a feeling this person who believed me when I joked around about being on TV, when I took a picture of a flat screen that had a flyer for a comedy show I was on, this person actually thought I was on TV and blamed me for ruining their TV show 2 years ago. I haven't heard from this person in 2 years, and for some reason or another, found out that not one but both of their Facebook profiles have me blocked. So what did I do? I blocked that bitch on Instagram. Handled. Alright, so now on with the fucking show and the monologue. Everybody's favorite part of the show. Wonderful jokes here by our trusty writer Ethan Orloff. First joke. Donald Trump wants to put a tall, colorless, impassable, stone-faced wall between the U.S. and Mexico. But can his wife Melania stand there for that long? That wasn't that bad. Alright. The emergency water crisis in Flint, Michigan has liberals furious and asking critical questions. Are all those donated plastic bottles being recycled? Here's hoping Justice Scalia gets his 72 corporations. That's a joke because Justice Scalia died, and in the Muslim religion, when you die in a suicide bombing, you get 72 virgins. And so he's making the point that Justice Scalia, if he dies, he gets 72 corporations. Alright, some of you might get it, some of you might not. Alright, October, temperatures reach 90 degrees. There's no more San Francisco fog. It's 80 degrees in February. A third of all Pacific salmon are extinct. But please, tell me that incredible story of you rescuing a dog. Republican lawmakers are referring to Justice Scalia as Nino in interviews. Like he's that Italian grandpa that molested your brother but still needs to be respected because your mom is an enabler. Alright, and that's your monologue right there, and in the trash close on the floor it goes, and on with the fucking show and the Ask Mean Dave segment with a special guest crew of questions, the Fresno hardcore chicks from Fresno. You're already filming, aren't you? As always. All right. And we're back with our favorite segment of the show. Are we just going to call this hashtag Ask Me and Dave now? Because that's what let's Ask Me and Dave. This is the Ask Me and Dave segment where I get questions from all over the country asking me and Dave, about certain subjects. But today we have something special. We have questions from within this very room. Some questions from some people all over Fresno, California. Our first question comes from Alex of Fresno, California, and she asks,
have you been pegged?
Pegged. Let's define pegged first. Pegged, from my understanding, is where a woman, or I don't know, anybody, a dickless being, wears a dildo and pegs another person, generally a man, in the ass. No, I have not been pegged. I don't know if I would ever try it because I've had enough trouble putting my penis in places. So that's
Maybe keep your options open.
James, we can talk about this after the show.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I haven't had the option, haven't had the opportunity. Don't know if I'd be into it. Not gonna say that I'm open to it because, again, it's more or less just sex is uncomfortable as is with the regular parts. Why do I want to bring in plastic parts into the situation? So that was our first question. Our next question comes from Lolita of Fresno, California, and she asks,
What's your favorite Linkin Park album?
my favorite Linkin Park album. I don't know what the names of any Linkin Park's albums are, so I couldn't say I have a favorite. I do know that they have a song where the whiny white dude goes, crawling in my skin. So I guess whatever
Hybrid
album
Theory.
that is on.
Hybrid Theory.
You know Hybrid Theory?
Hybrid Theory.
Yeah, I don't know their albums because I personally am not a Linkin Park fan. I don't think there's anything wrong with Linkin Park. Shout out to the drummer of GODSTOMPER on this episode, for Danny, for trying to convert me into a Linkin Park fan. That's fine. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Linkin Park. Never given them a listen. I still like an occasional Pearl Jam song. Not many. There's like 3. And I like some Alice in Chains songs. So that's what I'm willing to admit to. Sorry, James. Or JR. Sorry, JR. All right. Our third question comes from Jemima of Fresno, California. And she asks,
Forgot, but I feel like it's something like, what if you wore a bra, what size do you think you would wear?
oh, if I wore a
Or
bra,
something
what size?
about
I think. Okay, yeah, that's if I wore a bra. What size? I was told I have pectoral muscles by the last woman that had sex with me. I don't know if they're man titties or not. I would imagine it would be something small. What are I don't even know the size.
You're a strong B.
Huh?
You're a strong B.
Strong B?
Strong
you think?
B.
Okay, that's all right. So I guess a strong B to answer that. Yeah, that really I couldn't tell. I wouldn't know. So yeah, thank you for that much more sensitive question.
I'd have to, touch your boobs after.
Yeah, all right. Well, sounds good. All right. Well, looks like me and Dave get something out of this after all. All right, and our final question comes from CXE, all the way from Fresno, California, and she asks,
When's the last time that you shit your pants?
interesting question, because it actually wasn't that long ago. Let me just say this: if you ever drink a mocha, make sure that you drink a mocha within a walking distance of a bathroom for the next 30 minutes. Because I learned this the hard way after drinking a mocha at my job, and got on a BART train, or got into the BART station, and realized, oh shit, this mocha's going right through me. It's not really. There's an English term called turtling, which means that like the poop will be poking out like a turtle head. This wasn't turtling. This was more or less like just what ladies?
I thought that was prairie dog.
Prairie dog?
Yeah.
Oh no, well there's different phrases for it. Prairie dog, turtling. Prairie dog is the American version, I guess. But this was more. Let's just say there wasn't anything solid that would have been poking because it's a mocha.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the dam was breaking. All right, so we'll put it that way. And I was with my girlfriend at the time, so this is where I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I was with her, told her I need to get to a bathroom quick. I was getting on the BART station, getting on Barrie Rapid Transit. I've mentioned it before, best public transportation system held together with duct tape and lies. And was about to get on the BART train at Monterey or Montgomery BART station in San Francisco, and we were going to Oakland, and I knew I wasn't going to make it all the way to Oakland. So I was also questioning whether or not West Oakland, I think West Oakland's bathrooms were not working. Or we didn't want to chance it because there's a lot of people who do heroin in the West Oakland bathroom. So we were planning ahead, and as I got onto the BART train, I realized I was not going to make it even to West Oakland. So I proceeded to just give up, I guess is the best word. There was no way, I haven't felt, the last time I shit myself before this moment, and this was last summer of 2015, don't remember exactly the month, but the last time I probably shit myself like that, I was in single digits. I was probably about 7 years old. And I remember how embarrassing that was. I am 39, I was 38 at the time, and I was in front of my girlfriend on the BART train. She knew I had to shit. The funny thing about her is I learned that she does not, for an artist, and she was an artist, she's an artist, and for an artist, doesn't have the best attention to detail, because anybody who knew me could have told the point at which I was shitting myself because I stopped panicking. There's something when you reach a point of just surrender, as I like to say in my NA meetings, where we came to admit that we were powerless over our addiction and our lives had become unmanageable. Well, I came to believe that I was powerless over my sphincter, and my sphincter became unmanageable, and I was unable to stop. And so I had to let go, and all I remember was it felt like I was peeing out my ass down my legs, and she still thought that I was just holding it in. And luckily, to my wonderful surprise, so here's the next thing, I thought if I just let the first wave go, I'd be cool. Not the case. And we were going all the way to Fruitvale BART, so that's at least 3 more fucking stops. And I thought, so I'm feeling my stomach, and I'm like thinking, okay, I got it out, and no, there's more. So I probably had at least a good 2 to 3 waves of just letting go. I'm seeing the camera. Fuck, did you lose anything? How much did you lose? God damn it.
It was all shit.
Huh?
It was shit.
What do you mean it was all shit?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But God damn it, if you lost anything, it was like, I'm just saying, this is a very personal story. I want to make sure you get all the details of this. So yeah, when I got to the BART station, it was not much that I had to clean up after all. So everything was pretty cool. Everything, I just cleaned up, wiped up my underwear, managed to, it only took me about 20 minutes. And stopped filming my pants. I'm not shitting myself right now. Alright, so, that being said, that was, so I shit myself on BART in front of my girlfriend at the time, and she was none the wiser, and I'm okay, and that was almost a year ago. So, there we go. And that's been the Ask Me Dave segment. We'll be back here, actually we'll be back somewhere you don't even know, in Oakland with GODSTOMPER.
Force Awakens.
From the Force.
And Luke
Oh,
Skywalker.
shut
Your
up.
part when you saw Luke Skywalker's face.
Oh my God. You filming now? All right.
No, but-
And we're back. We're here. We're in fucking 12th Street BART.
Hi.
And we have some very dear friends of mine who I'm glad to have in the meantime. This is Paul and Danny Barfo, GODSTOMPER. GODSTOMPER.
Hello, we are GODSTOMPER from Mexico.
Mexico.
Yo soy Pablo.
Mexico.
Este es Raúl.
Vaya.
Hola.
Hola. Away.
Clap. Like this.
Yeah. Digo otra vez. ¿Qué dijiste, güey? Make it do this song.
Thank you guys for being here in the meantime with me and Dave. We're slightly on location because normally we film this in the house in West Oakland where my producer JR here lives. But now we're in 12th Street because we're about to see GODSTOMPER go and tear it up. GODSTOMPER. Paul, Danny, how long have you been playing in GODSTOMPER now? It's over 20 years, right?
Over 20 years.
20 years, yes.
Old school. Old school.
And let's see, yeah, you guys yet don't look old at all. You guys are, yeah, you guys haven't aged a day. Do you believe grindcore is the fountain of youth?
Negative.
Negative. All right, that's.
Play me a song dedicated to me.
I remember a few years ago, Danny, you once asked me if I liked Linkin Park. I told you no, and you said I like Linkin Park. Do you think that's weird? And I said, I'm not really. Do you still like Linkin Park?
Yeah, I like everything. I love music.
I believe that. So you guys have been now 20 years. You guys are brothers, technically speaking.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Biologically.
Do you feel that that's the secret to being in a band?
No.
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 So you no.
We put up with each other. Oh, I put up with this shit actually.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm very shitty. I'm very shitty.
I don't know about that. You guys seem all above board. Let's see what else. I gotta be honest with you. I didn't come up with questions. I remember I told you.
Do you ever?
Yeah, I do. I actually write down 5 questions, but I've known you guys for so long. I was like, oh, I figured, you guys always start asking me questions.
Wing it. You wing it.
Yeah, wing it. Like,
go.
motherfucker.
We have these big long conversations that just kind of big tangents. This is
This will be a lot shorter. I guarantee it. What do you got there, bud?
Nothing.
yours.
Yeah, what is in the bag?
Nothing.
That's question number 2
Nothing.
or 3.
Nothing.
What is this?
Nothing.
What's
Nothing.
It's in the box.
Nothing. Just stuff.
I want to see what's in here. Oh, yeah, shocker. All right.
See?
Okay, another question here. Why do you still play grindcore?
Why?
Yeah,
I thought we played power violence.
What's power violence? That's a label that got thrown around a lot. And that's a late 90s label of music, not a label that put out music, but it was a genre that never really had any description.
So basically, we play a music. It's called structured noise. It's not grindcore. It's not noise. It's not power violence. It's not underground. It's not hardcore. It's not punk. It's structured noise. It's basically the embodiment of noise meets beats. It's just my bro. It's me. It's 20 plus years of just nonstop aggression, intensity, fury, the ultimate expression of nothing.
My name is Dan. I was in a band. We're called GODSTOMPER. I'm the drummer. I make drums. I sing guitar. He plays bass sometimes. But other times, we like to sing and dance and just, have fun.
What you guys, what's some of your favorite, where's like some of your favorite places you've ever played?
Our favorite place we ever played was probably,
What?
the Debauchery Warehouse. The Debauchery.
Debauchery.
Yeah, stuff back in like 1997.
1997.
Remember that? Excruciating terror. So we also played at an Indian reservation over in Flagstaff, Arizona, with a bunch of the kids. Thank you very much. We love you guys still. If you guys
Kids love you. Actually, that's the thing. When you played all ages shows, and I think it has something to do with your height. But like whenever you guys play, I remember playing a show with you in Fillmore years ago in a gazebo, and
Oh, that's right.
remember, and there were all the kids, they were all like the teenagers and youngsters. They were like ages 12 to like 16, and they all were like scared of the other bands. But when you guys started playing, they all were like right in the front of. It was still at night, and they all got into you guys. And actually, those guys went on to be in a band called. Some of those guys were in a band called El Barbera. Mike Doan from down south, friends of like Annihilation Time and all that. So, right on.
Yeah,
Glad we got that. Well,
so far so good. I mean, we play for the kids.
So
we play
what?
for
So far so good.
whoever wants to listen to us, because we're brothers, and we don't play to entertain. We play just to have fun. Me and my bro.
that's your message.
Yes, we play to
We
have
have
fun.
no message.
There's no money involved. There's no.
No shit. That's true.
Yeah, there's no capital.
Yeah.
I eat tomatoes out of the can.
There's no.
I eat like.
So I heard you quit drinking.
No.
Yeah.
I think you could drink.
I didn't quit
I
drinking per se.
One of my favorite places that I saw you perform at was the Great American Music Hall.
Remember that?
Of all places.
Remember
Yes.
that? Old school.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Their name was on the
before the
marquee.
band, hardcore.
It would say GODSTOMPER. I took a picture of
Do you
it.
remember when we played with
on
I
a
think
real
there's some
camera?
Damage?
Yeah, that's my one man.
No, remember when we played at the Stork?
Yeah,
The
I
Stork
think so.
show.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
fun
So,
show too.
My brother and I played with this guy.
To like 5 people.
I think there's some damage, and I respect Dave with all my heart because he is one of the most DIY people I know. He keeps it real, and
I live with my parents'
he's
house.
a lover of the
It doesn't
drum
matter.
machine.
Everyone's living with their parents, but they just don't tell you.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
I
If
mean,
they have banks, or if they have a loan to the bank, or they have roommates, you're living with your parents.
You got
That's
your,
how I
you
see
got,
it.
you got like student
you're
loan.
you're dependent on people.
No, but there's nothing wrong with that. You can live with your parents, and
Yeah.
you are.
The bank
fortunate.
is your parents.
You mean it's even better than living on the street. I can
One,
tell you
one of
that.
the
Oh,
things
that's true.
I love about Dave is that he loves the drum machine. I love drums.
I don't know. Actually, I got the drum machine quit a long time ago, and I would get live drummers. We never did, and I think there's some damage set, which would have been.
We
very
did at your
interesting.
house
Did we?
once.
No, you didn't play drums. No, you kept playing the drum machine. I remember that. I still have that
Was that
recording.
was that
Yeah, because I
the
had to
first part
stop
you
the
got so
performance because you
bad
guys
that you
kept
would
fucking
beat
with
me
the
up?
drum machine. I didn't beat you up.
You always threw me on the
I
floor.
probably no. I did shove you. I did shove. Oh, that's right. My bad. I gotta make amends, Paul.
Oh my God!
I still remember that.
No, sorry about that. Man. That was really
Scorpio
not.
Mine,
That was not. I do remember that. Yeah, that was a real low point for me. back in
You are, but
2000.
you got this far.
That was my birthday.
That was your birthday.
That was
Is
my
it
birthday.
Dave-
They're fucking up my
is-
birthday.
Dave is
That's
like
No, you
family.
invited us to play. It was a gift.
I was a gift.
Dave is like family.
Gift from GODSTOMPER.
When he came over to my parents' house,
We would feed him.
That's
we would
right.
make him dinner.
Yeah, your
Mother
parents
would
are,
make him dinner.
and let me just say, give a shout out to your mom.
Hold up, one
Love
second.
I get hugged too. Yes. That's right.
That's
So,
Your
fucking
mom's
sick.
nice. I like your mom.
I like your mom
Mom's
too,
a really
man.
nice
I like
person. You know?
So this is very beautiful. This is like family.
This
And
is-
Dave
yeah.
is like family.
They are. They're like my family. So it's.
It's not even about hardcore.
These are the only two
power.
guys I wish I could speak Spanish to talk to.
We talk about speak Spanish.
No, I don't speak Spanish.
I can't even speak
He
Spanish.
does. He
I can't
speaks
turtle.
I
Spanish.
speak some.
He started talking to me in Spanish, and I was ashamed.
It's
I'm like,
bad
I don't
Spanish,
know.
I cook
shitty
shitty
Spanish.
I cook Mexican food. I cook a good enchilada soup.
No.
Yeah,
Slow
you can.
cooker for
Yeah,
about
you
8
can,
hours.
yeah.
It tastes delicious.
Yeah.
So are you guys excited for the
I ended
show?
up picking up at your house actually.
Are you guys
I
excited?
know, it's still in the freezer.
Are
Sorry.
you guys
we're gonna get
excited
it.
for your show tonight? It looks like you're going to be excited. You guys? No.
Yeah, it's rock and roll, man.
You going to throw your drums?
Negative.
That's,
No, don't. You might hurt somebody.
Yeah.
And you see my damage to the floor,
I
and you
know.
might sue you, and then
It's
you
very
might
true.
pay for it, and you have no
Have
money.
you had any? I mean, that's the thing. You've thrown your drums quite a number of times, and I've rarely seen anybody injured. Like somehow,
Well,
is that a science?
there was
or-
one incident.
Oh, there was.
There was that one incident.
Broken arm.
He broke somebody's finger. He threw
finger.
the drum
Something.
the
How
drum
did
throw.
you? How did you handle that situation?
I said, I'm sorry, and I gave him a big hug, and he said, it's all good, God Stomper. And I was like, hell yeah. Thanks,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
And
like
I thought to
carving,
myself,
that's the carving slayer in your arm.
holy
You
shit.
get, yeah.
Didn't sue me.
Yeah,
You did throw a cymbal once, and I remember being like, wow, that could have hit me.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, one thing about me playing with my bro is that there's no holds barred because there's nothing. It's just me and my brother. Expression, love, fury.
Yeah.
GODSTOMPER show, the real show, and I said this when I introduced you guys at your last show that I saw you play. You have to watch them set up.
That's why.
Because watching them set up is more. I say
You see it
watching
there?
them set
That's not
up
real
takes
hair.
longer than their show. The average GODSTOMPER show is about 10 minutes long. Fluctuates.
Five.
Sometimes it's 5,
Five.
sometimes it's 15, but the average is 10.
No,
And
now
I
it's
say
two.
you got to watch them
Roll.
set up because it takes you a half hour to
Roll
set
now.
up.
Can I do a PSA?
That's the real GODSTOMPER show. Watching GODSTOMPER and just watching the music is like watching
He's a prostate
porn
fan.
only for the cum shots. That's what I'm saying. None of the fucking. That's what your setup is.
Can I talk for 1 second?
No.
Fuck.
Alright.
Hi. My name is Danny. I'm in a band called GODSTOMPER. But the truth is, I'm not in a band. I pretend. Please, kids. This is your life on GODSTOMPER. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh shit.
More proof that musicians are funnier than comedians. So you guys are about to play pretty soon. Beyond that, I want to thank you guys for being here in the meantime with me and Dave. Check out GODSTOMPER if ever they play near your area.
Which will be never?
Oh, no, whenever they get together. They rarely get together because Danny has a family and Paul is just, you know, he's busy as fuck. So we'll be back to the house right about now. Without telling me once again. All right. And we're back. Here we are. Once again, we've got 3 minutes of wonderful stand-up comedy in the old West Oakland kitchen. And this week, our wonderful comedian comes all the way from a few blocks away in Oakland. Please slap your hand flesh together, home viewing audience, for Adam Pearlstein, everybody.
Hey, what's going on? It's great to be here. Oh man, we rushed all the way over to get here on time. I ran over 85 lesbians just to get to West Oakland in time. 85 lesbians are dead because I needed to get here on time. So, let me tell you a little bit about myself, everybody. I'm Jewish. My last name's Pearlstein, kind of a Jewish last name. I look kind of Jewish. I also kind of look like somebody that hates fucking Jews. I don't give a fuck about Israel. But I might. I might. But I don't. But I might. You're fucking fired. I don't even work here. What's going on? I think the problem with religion, though, is that religion's all backwards. Like, if you're Christian, you wear the Christ on the cross. That's horseshit. I think Jewish people should wear the Christ on the cross. So it's like, hey, bitch, see what happens. I'm gonna fucking murder him again, everybody. Sorry if I seem a little tense now. I just got out of a relationship. My ex-girlfriend, she was a stripper, truthfully. Truthfully, sir, truthfully. Now, some of you guys might think that's really cool, the idea of dating a stripper, but I'm a pretty jealous guy, and just the idea of dating a woman that makes more money than me, I mean, how do you live with yourself in that kind of situation? I am truthfully a jealous guy. I'm out of town a lot doing comedy. I'm not really. And I got my girlfriend a dildo from when I'm out of town. It's not a regular kind of dildo, it's a special kind of dildo where she touches it, it goes flaccid just to lower her self-esteem. Isn't that clever? Now, serious issues going on in this country. We have a new presidential election coming up. I thought President Obama was a really great president, did a lot of really great things. Negotiated the Iranian nuclear deal, very impressive. I mean, I'm sure it helped that he was born there, but still, to be able to pull that off is very, very impressive. And we got a lot of presidential candidates. Donald Trump, a lot of liberals in Oakland, a lot of liberals don't like Donald Trump, because if he deports all the illegal immigrants out of America, who's going to raise your children for you, you hipster douchefuck? Anyway, thank you guys so much. It's great to be here. Should I do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the economy is a big issue these days. Trickle-down economics was a huge failure. It was a huge disaster. That's why I propose tickle-down economics. That's when rich people get to tickle poor people so they feel better about their current situation. Come on. Okay. Now, it's a little insensitive to do a joke like that, but I can get away with it. I grew up really poor when I was a kid. Truthfully, I grew up really poor. I slept in a car for 2 years when I was a kid. Yeah. Well, it wasn't a car. It was a bed, but it was like shaped like a car, and it'd go real fast when I'd sleep in the thing. Now, just keep going, man. Fucking like,
Man, you really know how to do this whole suspension of disbelief thing, don't you?
What do you mean? You just listed 2 words I didn't know.
Do one more. Do one more. Good jokes.
One more. Okay. Now it's nice to be back here in the gay area. I was just down in San Diego doing some things. Went down to SeaWorld while I was down there. Had a really great time down in SeaWorld. Now a lot of people don't like SeaWorld. Some bad PR. The way they treat their whales, movie Blackfish, kind of sad. I'll tell you this though, going to SeaWorld after Blackfish is a lot like flying after September 11th. It is very affordable. It is so cheap. You need to do that. You need to go on vacation after a natural disaster or a terrorist attack. That's the best time to do it. I just flew to Paris on Malaysian Airlines for $4. It was so cheap. I had Bill Cosby before my birthday party for a free meal and a gas card. The guy was just grateful to be invited anywhere. Hasn't that been a crazy year, you guys? Hasn't it been insane? Like, if I was a kid and you told me that Bill Cosby was a rapist, Charlie Sheen had AIDS, and Jared from Subway was a pedophile, I would have been like, well, I probably would have been like, hey dude, I'm a kid. Why are you telling me all this stuff? That's a little inappropriate to hear from a child's point of view. Alright. Thank you so much.
That was Adam Pearlstein, clearly confident in his ability to perform in a kitchen and knowing exactly what the score is. So please give him another round of applause, everybody, because he needs it. That is your show, episode 20 of In the Meantime with Mean Dave. Deadpool sucks. Want to thank my guest, GODSTOMPER, for being on the show. Want to thank the Fresno guest crew for asking me 4 insulting questions, and I want to thank our comedian Adam Pearlstein. We'll be back whenever we do another fucking episode. Have a great day and fuck off.
This is a song you should listen to. Listen to this song.